All right, I am going to show you how to schedule a meeting using Zoom. I would imagine this being helpful if you were having weekly check-ins with your students or if you had a student out for a long period of time and you needed to have a conversation with them face-to-face. Zoom is a tool that will allow you to have video or just audio meetings and you can see each other. So I can schedule a meeting in my free account. And let's say I'm going to title it Weekly Check-In. I could give it a more detailed description if I wanted. It's optional. I can select the date and time. Notice this orange box says your Zoom Basic, which is the free account, has a 40-minute time limit on meetings with 3 or more participants. So if I was meeting with my entire class or a group of students who was larger than 3, I would need to limit this time frame. If I'm just meeting with one student, that would be okay. I would imagine a 30-minute time slot would be more than adequate for a small group of kids anyway. So I'm going to do 30 minutes. I'm going to make sure I type in Eastern time zone. You can select whether or not it is a recurring meeting or if it's just one meeting. Meeting ID, I'm going to leave that generate automatically. You could assign a password. So you could do the name of your school. You can do video on. Meeting options enabled join before host. That would be if you wanted the kids to be able to join before you. Mute participants upon entry. Looks like that might be a advanced feature. Enable a waiting room, record the meeting automatically. So maybe I will record the meeting. I can save, and then it'll give me a meeting ID. That ID is what my students will use to sign in. I can also copy this URL for them, and it will give them a direct link to it. So I can send this to my students, especially our students who are a little older and use email. I could copy this invitation code and it would send directly to them. Or if they sign in on their app, there's a spot right when you sign in that says join meeting, meeting ID. And all you have to do is type in meeting ID and the word join. So then you would be able to meet. Great tool for communicating and collaborating with your classmates and your teacher when you cannot be face to face.